I don't wear white clothes because I am guaranteed to spill on myself. But I was invited to a white party and I needed a dress. I ended up with two dresses because I found a great deal on Poshmark and on ThredUp. I am completely obsessed with linen right now. It's just so sleek and I feel so put together when I wear it. Whenever I find it in thrift stores, I always pick it up no matter what decade it's from. However, I don't spot a lot of it because of fast fashion. Everything is synthetic now. For this white party, I wanted to pick a DISSH dress because through the reseller community, I had heard a lot about them, the brand, and I only spotted one in the wild and it ended up not being my size, so I resold it, but I always kept them in the back of my head as a brand that I wanted to experience. DISSH is an Australian brand and their dresses range in the $130 to $190 range. Because those prices aren't in my budget, I did some searching on the resale platforms. I ended up purchasing the Tina twist dress. I have the midi version and I have the mini version. The first one that I bought was the midi one, and it retails $189.99. I paid $40 on Poshmark. Really like it. I like the look of it. I like the way the linen feels. I like that it has long sleeves. They have some volume to them. I always have a little chill, so it's nice to keep my arms. I like to have my arms covered. It's cut low in the front, which may be a problem trying to find a bra. And I like that it has side slits for a little bit of breezy action. You can show off a little leg. It's really simple and just kind of elegant. What I don't like about this dress is the sleeves are kind of tight in the arms and I cannot get into it by myself. I need assistance. I'm just not limber enough to reach back there. And it could be that maybe I should have picked a bigger size. This is an Australian brand, so I chose the size 8, and that would be a US 4, which is normally my size. I'm 5'4", so even though the dress is midi, it fits more of a maxi length on me, and I'm okay with that. But I think that yeah, it's probably meant for someone who's taller and straighter shaped. The second dress I bought is the mini, and it was on ThredUp. It was new with tags, and it was $129.99 retail. I paid $16. That's a deal. I don't know how I got a 50% off coupon or code on ThredUp, but I was in there one day and the code was there, so it was 50% off. And I also had, I think I had some credit too, free shipping too. So other than that price, what I really like about this dress, I mean, it's the same dress. I like the cutouts. I like the sleeves. This one is a bigger size. This is a size 10, which is a US 6. I gambled on it because of the price. I think it's a little bit too big. It's more comfortable to wear. I can zip it up, the back zipper, by myself. So that's a perk. And yeah, it's the same dress. I don't particularly care for the length. It's kind of maybe knee length on me. It's not really mini on me. And it feels a little bit more matronly than the other one. I like the first one better, but size-wise, this felt more comfortable, even though it felt too big. Does that make sense? One more thing about the dress I wanted to mention is the sleeve length. I'm 5'4" and I have short arms and short legs. So I'm used to things not fitting this area. And I feel like it's more prominent on this dress, that you can tell that it doesn't really, it's meant for someone with longer arms. I also don't like the bra situation. It's gonna require some kind of boob tape or a special bra in order to keep this area in place. So those are the two things I don't like about the dress. So between Poshmark and ThredUp, which one did I find better to use? Well, I found exactly what I was looking for on Poshmark. Poshmark, you can see, most likely you're seeing clearer images. You can have the measurements are taken by a person. They're going to give you more in-depth descriptions, I find, or at least on the items that I pick. Searching for this dress on Poshmark was pretty easy. I just typed in DISSH white linen dress and was able to see a few options in my size. And this one, of course, stood out. You're going to get more precision on Poshmark. The pictures are clearer, they're nicer, but the deal on ThredUp was just really good. And I feel like on ThredUp, you're more likely to find really great deals. But the picture quality and not being able to communicate with sellers, and that's kind of a drawback. And ThredUp has a much more lenient return policy. So that I like. I feel like ThredUp kind of wins this. Yes, ThredUp wins because ThredUp is more like the thrift store. You're just kind of browsing around, searching for deals, and sometimes you luck up on something with. I do have a plot twist. I didn't wear either one of the dresses. I was so afraid of spilling something on my pristine white new dresses that I rented a dress from Nuuly.